I'm Beth Bryngelson. I play second flute, piccolo, and alto flute in the Illinois Philharmonic. And today we are going to talk about that flute family in the woodwind section. So, the flute, unlike the other instruments, is generally made of silver. It originally started out in wood, but around 1860 they started switching over to metals. The other thing that makes it different is how we make our sound. Unlike the other woodwind instruments you're going to learn about, they put something in their mouth, be it a reed or a mouthpiece with a reed. And that reed that vibrates, that's what creates the sound. Well, we don't have a reed. So what we do is we blow into this hole here, and the air goes down here and vibrates through the tube, and that's what makes the sound. Now the flute is a C instrument, which means the note that we see, say it's a G, sounds a G. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So the flute has a cylinder bore, which means it's the same diameter here all the way down the tube. So you can kind of see that. So like I said, this is made of metal. This particular flute, my tube is made out of platinum, the keys are made out of silver, and the head joint is made out of gold. And people will play out of different combinations. So when you go to the orchestra, that's something you can check out. What are they playing? So let's play G scale just so that you can hear what it sounds like. Now we're going to talk about the piccolo. This is the piccolo. It's much smaller, so that means it's going to play higher. The smaller the instrument, the higher the pitch. So as you can see, it's a little bit different. First, it's made of wood. And unlike the flute, it has a conical bore. What does that mean? It means that here is much wider and it gets thinner as you get to the end. And you can't probably really see it, but you can see that it's a very small end. Now, the instrument is made out of wood. So the body here, this is made out of grenadilla wood, this silver keys, and a pink ivory wood head joint. It is also a C instrument, but it plays an octave higher than what is written. So this is what a G scale, play that same G scale, and you'll hear it's much higher. Lastly, we have the alto flute. And look, it's so big it doesn't fit the screen, right? So it's going to play lower. And it is a transposing instrument. It is an instrument in G. So that means when I'm playing a C, I'm fingering C, I'm looking at the music, it says C, you're going to hear a G. So that's lower. Like the C flute, it has a cylinder bore. You can see this tube is much wider. This particular instrument is all silver, the keys and the body. So I'm going to play a G scale so you can hear what that sounds like. So you can see these instruments all have very different colors to them in addition to the pitch placement of where they're at. So I'm going to play some examples for you. So this is from the Rite of Spring, which caused a riot when it was performed. It was so unusual, outlandish. There was a ballet to it, and everybody was just shocked. And this is the alto flute solo from it. Pretty nifty. Nice dark sound. Now I'm going to go to the piccolo. So the piccolo, like you could hear, it goes really high. But I'm going to give you show you with this piece a little bit of the lower register, which I really like, and how high it can go, which is higher than what I played before. So get ready. This is from Kodály, who is a Hungarian composer, his Harry János suite. This is his musical clock variation. And now I'll play something familiar for you on the flute. I'm sure you all know Harry Potter, And flutes are always associated with birds. And this is from The Prisoner of Azkaban, if I hope I'm saying that correct. I only read the books, I haven't seen the movie. And this is called Hagrid's Friendly Bird. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning about the flute family, and you can hear all the different colors and sounds that these instruments can make, and hope to see you at the symphony sometime soon.